Paris, city of lights, croissants, and romance. When you think of Paris, you think about all of the iconic landmarks. You see the Eiffel Tower twinkling in the night. You imagine the walks along the River Seine. You may be thinking about Mona Lisa in the Louvre Museum. And if you have watched the movie, you cannot not think about the legendary Moulin Rouge. Hello and welcome to my next video where I cover different travel experiences. To be completely honest, going to Moulin Rouge was somewhat a last-minute decision. Well, no, of course I looked it up way ahead of time. There is no question about it. I was imagining going to the show and experiencing this incredible performance. But as I was planning this trip, it looked like a solo journey. And I love sharing this type of experiences with others. So I decided to hold off on it. I ended up going to Paris with friends. Planning our visit to Moulin Rouge was extremely exciting, especially after seeing the prices. If you are interested in the pricing and the times, definitely visit the Moulin Rouge official website. It covers everything. You can easily buy the tickets online and you can save your PDF on your phone. I recommend buying tickets in advance just in case they will sell out. I admit I did not read anything about the show ahead of time. My mind was preoccupied with the images of the movie. Think about Nicole Kidman, cabaret, dancing, singing, everything is bright and colorful. That's what I was imagining in my head. I mean, I knew I wouldn't see her there, but everything else was supposed to be a must. We got the latest show possible, which was 11 p.m., so we had to get a cab. It was a bit of an adventure. We were sitting in traffic for a little bit. The people were everywhere. The line was pretty long to get to the inside of the Moulin Rouge. As we got in, we noticed there is another huge line. It's like rows of lines. So we were slowly moving into the main area. Moulin Rouge is treated like a theater, so no large coats or jackets and no backpacks are allowed. So you have to leave those in the cloakroom. To my surprise, everyone was dressed up. Ladies were wearing dresses and the heels with the makeup and hair. So as we were getting tickets, we were not actually selecting the seats. The seating was determined by the house. We got our seats on the outskirts of the theater, which was not bad by any means. We could still see the stage, and in a way we're much closer to the stage because we're seated on the side. The venue is absolutely stunning. That iconic red Moulin Rouge color and dim lighting definitely puts you in the mood for an amazing show. Now let's talk about the show itself. Well, there is definitely a lot of boobs. And I mean, yes, you can see the boobs. If you're planning on going to Moulin Rouge for that reason, you will see boobs. No questions asked. In my mind, the show was quite different from what I was expecting it to be. And again, maybe my expectations were preset by the movie. Had I not watched the movie ahead of time, had I not been in love with the movie, then maybe my perception would have been different. The show contained a lot of circus-like numbers or performances where people feature their strength or agility or flexibility. Nothing wrong with that. It's amazing and incredible what a human body can do. But at the same time, that was not what I was expecting to see. And had I spent any, and I mean any amount of time reading about the show on the official website, I probably would be prepared much better. And now my honest opinion. Well, I didn't enjoy that specific production as much as I thought I would. That is not to say that you shouldn't go. I do not regret going to the Moulin Rouge at least one time in my life. This is something that was on my bucket list, something I was dreaming about since I saw the movie. The only reason I did go to Moulin Rouge was because of the movie. So, one couldn't really happen without the other. I was looking for a more of a traditional cabaret, but that was like a different experience. Still unique experience. So, like I said, I do not regret going there at least once. The experience has its own charm. If you're a fan of the lavish costumes and vivid performances, this place is definitely for you. Despite my mixed feelings about this performance, I had spent an evening at the legendary Moulin Rouge. Now I can take it off my bucket list. So thank you for joining me for this night at the Moulin Rouge production in Paris. If you've been there or plan on going there, feel free to share your experiences because I would be interested in what you think and what you expect. Did it match your expectations or not? Other than that, feel free to leave a like, keep traveling, and living your life to the fullest.